Okay, there we go. I know what the one button is, so I can test that. Okay, we heard the horn, which is good. And we can hear me. I'm a little softer though. So let's boost this up a little bit. Oh, you know what? I might know why it's actually. Hang on here. Give me a second. That actually might be on me. Okay, now let's try it. Okay, I'm perfectly fine. Okay, there we go. That was on me. I have my laptop lowered. Okay, dokie. So, hey everybody, what is up? Game Hoofster here. How y'all doing today? You guys doing absolutely fantastic. We are gonna go ahead and play some Motortown behind the wheel, and we're gonna be using a steering wheel and gas pedal for this. Just because I actually own one. I own a Thrustmaster Ferrari 466 or 488 or something like that, something edition. And it doesn't have a shifter, sadly. I would like to get one, but those things cost like a lot of money to get. But we're going to just use what I have and we're going to get into it. I do have to kind of get into the truck and set up the position of the wheel to match up so it doesn't screw me over. But yeah, so we're going to do some trucking jobs. There's several we can do. And yeah, we're just going to do a couple of them. Because I have a 5M thing later on at 7:30, and I don't want to stream it. I'm just not going to really stream it. I'm just going to probably just record it. So yeah, we're just going to get into it. So we got to first get into the truck. And my position on my wheel looks good, so I can go ahead and tighten it down. So that way it doesn't move on me. Alright. Okay, so the truck up. Parking brakes off. So we're going to go do some trailer driving right now, because that's what I'm set up for. I haven't played this in a while, and I kind of stopped playing it due to some stupid bullshit. So, yeah. First things first, we gotta turn around here. Because the trailer location is down this way. That is the wrong button. That's not it. I'm trying to figure out which one's my light button. There it is. I kind of have to remember the controls and everything too. Because I don't remember jack shit about the controls. But I love driving with the steering wheel and gas pedal. On mouse and keyboard, it's pretty fucking horrible. And with the controller, it's also pretty fucking horrible as well. I don't know how anybody can do it. And also, I don't like the reversing looking behind you of this game because I can't adjust the mirrors accordingly. So I have to do something a little stupid. Should I get the trailer? Pick up delivery. Okay, I believe we need to go for the most expensive one, which looks to be 9. Oh, never mind. 32 is the most expensive one, it looks like. We will take that load. We were going pretty far, too, so that's actually pretty good. Good drive distance. But yeah, I actually like this game because it does let me do a trucking job, and this has tons of jobs. It's not just trucking. This game actually has a shit ton of jobs in it. You can be a cop, you can be a getaway driver, You can do deliveries. You can do towing, bus driving, taxi driving. There's a lot of stuff you can do in this game, and it only involves vehicles. There's no guns, no nothing. It's just nothing but vehicles, which I think is absolutely fucking great. It's one of the main reasons why I like it. It's just vehicles. It's nothing but vehicles. And getting to be a semi-truck driver and a tow truck driver are one of my two favorite things to do in a driving video game. Is that other than racing games, but which is also racing in this as well. You can be a racer as well, so that's even cool. And every single vehicle can be upgraded too, from my knowledge. That's even cooler. Now the upgrading is not really that great for like cosmetic wise, but they're all like vehicle parts and stuff like that you can get. So this is really cool. There is supposed to be an actual physics and everything into this game. So yeah, and another good thing I like about this game is I don't have to have my headphones on. I can actually have my headphones off and still play this without changing the audio destination. I can just leave it going through the headset because I don't need audio to listen to what I'm doing. So I think that's really fucking awesome that I can do that. For somebody who's hard of hearing and I would like to hear everything, this is absolutely great. And another fucking feature I love about this game is if I push one of my buttons here, I don't remember which one it is. I think it's this button. Yep. This button lets me cruise control the vehicle. So it has two different types. It has this one which keeps the vehicle at the speed you're going, so I can let my foot off the gas. Or if you have to get up and go do something really quick, you can push the same button again, and it puts the car in auto drive mode. Essentially is I can let go of the steering wheel and don't have to touch the gas and pedal. It will automatically drive to the destination that is set up. So like if I have to go pee real quick, I can get up and go, and I don't have to worry about any crashing or anything like that. It will follow the rules of the law and everything, so that's even cool. So I actually like that feature, but I'm going to turn it off because I'm not going to be lazy, and especially with you guys, I don't want to be lazy. But yeah, and if you guys want to try this game out for yourself, there is a demo of the game. So you don't have to buy the game to play it. There is a demo. I believe you go up to level 10. I believe, like physical level 10. And from there, you can't do anything else. So I think that's really fucking cool. And I don't know how many players these servers can hold, but you can actually, like, do really cool stuff. Oh. I couldn't stop. I had it on a mobile. I couldn't stop. Why the fuck was that thing there? What the hell? But yeah, like I said, this game is so amazing. I love it. And I mainly do trucking or towing jobs because they're just my favorite ones. Trucking, I believe, pays more out of all the jobs, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And I just love towing because towing is such an easy job to do. You just get a vehicle, put it on the back of the truck, drive it to its destination, done. You don't have to do anything else. Same with deliveries. Almost every job in here is easy. The only most dumbest job I don't like in this is the taxi job. Or the taxi or the bus job, because there's a comfort level, and that's the only thing I don't like about this game is a comfort level. But with the steering wheel and gas pedal, though, you can do a lot better driving than you can do with the controller. Oh god, I'm gonna get my brakes fucking replaced after that. Holy shit. But, yeah, I like this game. It's pretty fun. I should talk to my 5M server that I'm currently in now and tell them, hey, you guys should give this game a try for creating a server. I think this would be kind of cool. It gives us jobs, it gives us abilities to do stuff. I think it would be awesome. This way people can buy things, do things, you know, and we can have tons of people being cops. They all have to work towards it, unless you have the admin person change the level requirement to do it. Which is probably what everybody would do, or I would say, not everybody. You should still have authorized or approved people to be cops. Still, just to keep it more realistic, those who actually know the law. The game will only go after you for speeding and stuff. I believe, like, so if you're speeding, and I think illegal passing, maybe. I haven't really tested what the law system does here. This truck doesn't have it. I thought this was the differential truck. It's not. And you put the truck in sport mode. This is the other thing too. There's different modes. All vehicles are the same except for one that doesn't have a sport mode. It actually has something called differential mode, and you can change it from low, high, from what is that? I think it's 4 low, 4 high, 6 high, 6 low. And that's actually really cool. I actually have several of those trucks. I can show you all the stuff that I have. I even have a house. You could buy land and build a house. God, this truck is struggling to get up this fucking mountain. I may have to go get it. I think I don't have the best engine in this yet. There's also different camera angles too. So you have like a no cab, and I have this because my one button lets me see behind me, so I can back up a little bit more easier. Because like I said, the mirrors in here is a little dumb. Because the mirrors are way too small. I can't see what I'm doing. So that's why I have it set up this way, so I can do that. Then you have your close outer view, far out view, and then back to cab. There is blinkers and stuff, but you don't get in trouble with the cops for not using them. So that's kind of good, but like in an actual game too, you could have it to where, you know, you can take, I believe you can have the population set to like 0, so that way it's only just players, or you can set up to have a little bit of AI calls. kind of going a little fast here. I'm trying to like slow down a bit because apparently this has really good physics. So if I take these corners too hard, I can flip my trailer. Well, I can flip the truck and trailer. I can do both. I can flip both. Then I have to call roadside assistance, and they have to flip me back up. But I have to say, the physics is kind of good in this. It's a little bullshit, especially the tile physics don't make a whole lot of sense. Because I don't agree with the tile physics. Essentially, I can wipe out going at 10 miles an hour just barely turning the vehicle. That, to me, I think is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life when it comes to actual, like, tile physics. Oop, you see how I'm shaking a little bit? Oh, I hate that. I hate that shakiness. I'm trying to keep an eye on the trailer too, but those mirrors are just so fucking horrible. And I can turn those off too and just use the side mirror. But even then, that side mirror, I don't trust that either. Because like I said, I can't really properly, I can't see the other one. I can turn those off, I think, and just, I can turn the top left one off and only use the top right one when I need to. The issue is the stolus admin fucking overlaps it a little bit, so it kind of screws me over a little bit. But, you know, I've said it and I'll say it 100,000 times. I think this game is really fucking good. This game is really good. So if you like a driving game, but you don't want to deal with all the hassle and bullshit of racing people and all that stuff, give this game a try. It's free. You don't have to worry about paying. Well, it's not free, I should say that. It has a free version. So you can try the free version, see if you like it. If you do, buy it. It's only $20, I think, right now. I should say right now, I think it is $20. And it's a fun game. I kind of wish they would release it on console, because then I can have my friend buy it, and we can play this game together. It's so fun. It's not dumb, and we can do company report. Oh, that's right. That's another feature that they have in this game. I can set my own company and hire AI drivers to go do jobs for me so I can make passive money without having to do anything. That's what that was telling me, that my driver is doing a job. I have one driver doing the tanker job right now. I should say tanker job. He's going to get oil to turn into gas, and then we sell the gas, and that's another good way to make good money. And the reason I want to get back on this because the developer just released a couple new things, and I'm not gonna check them out right now because I have no idea what they are. I just saw the page that, oh hey, we got some new shit, and it's like, oh okay. It doesn't look like it has anything to do with towing, or semi-truck driving, I don't think. So I'm not gonna really look into it. But anyway, how was your guys' weekend? Hope you guys had good weekends. I had a good weekend. I went and had my Christmas. And the reason my Christmas happened after December is because my grandmother went into the hospital on December 23rd, and she didn't get out until the next Thursday. So she was only in there for like 7 or 8 days, I think. She got home, and then the next week we decided to have Christmas just so that she had a week to like settle back in and has to like grasp that she has to now watch what she eats and watch what she takes because she's type 1 diabetic. And she now has to like watch everything she eats now. Which is sad, really. Ghost hunted, what the fuck? Oh, those are ghosts. Apparently you're supposed to hit them, I guess. Okay. But yeah, but my grandmother, I'm surprised my grandmother actually got gifts for everybody. So I don't know what she got my niece and nephew, and I think she got the adults gift cards, I think. If I'm not mistaken. She got me a $25 Walmart gift card. Is what she got me. And then I got my nephew a Dragon Knight big plushie, a Minecraft little playset, and 2 OC cards. My niece, I got her some type of cat Pokemon plushie. I can't think of the name of it. For the life of me, I can't. I got her a Pokemon little 2 figurines and a box of Pokemon cards. They got big, like those big tin can ones. I got her one of those. And then I got my mom a mug that said like, I always, you're the best mom or something like that. I always and forever will love you, something like that. And then I got my grandmother a 5-piece candy ball coffee flavor set. And I gave it to her early, right before she goes in before she went in to the hospital. So that's sucked a little bit. She goes in, she couldn't enjoy her new coffee for about pretty much almost 2 weeks. And that sucked. But all in all, though, it was an okay Christmas. So just sucked. We had to cancel it for a little bit. I gotta upgrade this truck, though. Jesus Christ. I'm in sport mode and it barely wants to go up these hills even in sport mode. Ooh, I'm sliding a little bit. I'm sliding a little bit. Another ghost. Boom! Oh, I wish I could hit those little fuckers at high speeds, make it go flying. Up. I think it's slow on though. until it goes at 100 miles an hour. Just watch it go flying. It's soaring, flying. There's not a ghost in this game that I won't hit. Holy shit, it says we're 4.7 miles away. Boom! But the mini-map says we're 7.7, which I think is, I don't know which one is accurate. I think it's both accurate. I think the mini-map is just going off of the map route, and I think that is going off of, like, if I were to cut through everything. Like if I were to go off-roading straight dead ahead, I think is what that one is saying. So I think we are 7.5 miles an hour. But oh my god, it is so nice to use a steering wheel and gas pedal. There's another game too I might stream. What is it called? Something with City Driver or something like that. It's supposed to be like a game that is to help you practice driving. Like it has like the rules of the road and everything in place. So like it will penalize you for going through a red light, not stopping properly, not wearing your seatbelt, not using the blinker. So I'm going to have to give it a try. Again. But holy shit, it took me a while. I think last time it took me like almost 3 days to figure out why I couldn't get the vehicle moving. Like the steering wheel would move. The car would, you know, well, it was telling me to take it out pole. And I couldn't get out of pole for the life of me. And I figured out why I couldn't get out of pole. Because I'm not using a manual, I'm not using a stick shift to do it. It's treating it like a automatic. And with automatics, you gotta push the brake in and then change the gear, which if you're using a steering wheel and gas pedal, I had to make the shifting, the automatic shifter movement, my paddles. Because the game wanted to be this weird button that has an up, down, left, right button, but it actually doesn't. So I had to re-keybind all that shit. Hang on. Then I'll go. Once I figured that out, it was on the driving. I did change off a few little things off of the game that was so fucking annoying. The main thing I had to figure out was I turned off the fines, like the ticket fine stuff. Because the first thing I had to do was get the sensitivity figured out. Because every game's sensitivity is different. Like this game's sensitivity, the steering wheel was so loose, like if I barely turned the wheel would turn all the way to the right. So I had to fine tune it. I got it to where it's acceptable, just not enough. But I heard they're making a second game now of that, so maybe it would use this steering wheel, and maybe they have better fine tuning mechanics. But we'll see. We'll have to see. I might pick it up, I might not. I'll have to see what the reviews say about the tuning portion of it. If some say they can't get their steering wheel to work, or some say that the tuning is so fucking horrible, then I probably won't buy the game. But yeah, as long as any video game, driving-wise, lets me use the steering wheel and gas pedal, it automatically gets a point in my book. I think I gave this game a 7 out of 10, just because I just don't agree with the physics. And I'm not able to customize the mirrors of the game properly, so that's 2. And vehicle visual customization, I don't like that there's very hardly anything I can do for visual-wise customization in the game. And then building a house was such a pain in my ass to do. I actually had to look up so much YouTube tutorial shit just to figure out how to build my house in this game. We are now 4.2 miles away from our destination. Still on gas? We're almost coming to half a tank of gas, so that's good. Hey, tow truck, you want to follow me for a little bit? I might need you. I probably will. But maybe the next stream I do for this game will be towing jobs. But right now we're gonna do this for. We'll do this until about noonish my time. That's like 2 hours tops. And I'll do other jobs too. I'm not gonna just like do just the trailer jobs here. I'll go do like other trucking jobs that I can do. I can go get oil, I can go deliver things. Actually, if I think about it, I can deliver vehicles too, because we have a, a double dually car trailer now, I believe, in the game. I don't think I've ever used it, so that'd be fun. Try that. We'll try a whole lot of different things with semi-trucking. But after this, though, I am going to grab the other truck, because that other truck has differential locking, and that will help me up going uphill. It's much more easier than this fucking thing. But we're going to make 32 grand doing this, which is pretty decent, actually. And by the way, the reason the things are loading, they shouldn't take this long to load in. They're loading in just because I'm streaming. I have everything set to quality and not performance. So if it was set to performance, it would load everything in properly. But I didn't want the game to look fucking ugly. I'm just letting my foot off the gas. I have to hit the brake now, never mind. Like, as I'm going up, the truck should slow down enough to go up that hill perfectly fine. Nope, I was still going too fast. But, like I said, you guys want to try this game out for yourself? There's a demo version for it. You can go get the demo version. Try the demo out and see if you like it. If you do, great, 20 bucks. I think it's a fair price. More than a fair price in my opinion. I think it's a steal. 20 bucks and you get like 15, 16 different jobs, I think. A lot of vehicles too. Like a lot of vehicles. And I think the vehicle pricing is reasonable too. for how much you can make in the game. So I think this game is highly underpriced, in my opinion. This is at least worth a 30 to 40 price range, but 20? And you get to use a steering wheel and a gas pedal? Oh, he went flying. I think it's a steal. I'm gonna quickly put this in auto drive real quick. I am thirsty. My throat is scratchy. It hurts. I need something to drink. Fuck. I hit my steering wheel. Fuck. Again, cool little feature I love about this game is it has this auto drive feature. So if I have to get up and walk away, I can get up and walk away. If I need to go take a piss real quick, I can pee and the game will still keep going. It would take me to the destination and I don't have to stop doing what I'm doing. If I need to answer something on Discord or something, I can do that without having to stop my game. That is really fucking nice. I actually love that. Hit the ghost. Now I'm back to driving again, so. Dr. Pepper, 0 sugar, really good. I may have to buy a non-zero sugar and see if it tastes the same. I've not had plain pop in like ever since like zero sugar started becoming a thing for soda. I've been buying that a lot, so I kind of forgot what the OG tastes like. Oh, and another cool thing about this game, which I should probably mention, is you can rent these vehicles too once you reach the requirements. Sorry, I need to hit that ghost, okay? Once you reach the requirements for it, you can just rent the vehicle too. So if you don't have the money for it, you can just rent the vehicle. That's cool. And then when you're done with it, you just walk away. You get out and you walk away, and the vehicle will just despawn itself, and you don't have to worry about payment. Okay. Get back up here. Now pull forwards more. Oh god. Oh, other way. Oh, darn it. This is why I like ATS, American Truck Driving Simulator. I think they do a better job at this shit. Like, I can back up in that game without exiting the cab view just fine. This one, I have to do it this way. Because I can't adjust the mirrors to my liking, and you know. Just gotta wait till, there we go. Let's pick up delivery. Alright. Now, we just gotta take the truck back. and we are done with this trip. And luckily enough, we have I need to open up the map real quick. Clear waypoint, focus on player, which is G, nope, C. I need gas. Oh, well, that's gonna be a problem, isn't it? Could go this way. Here's my house. Well, not my house. This is my property I own. Not my house. I don't have a house here. Oh, hang on. Gas station. There we go. I'll just turn that on so I can see where the next gas station is from here. Oh, it's about halfway. If I go this way, I should have enough gas. Once you start getting at half a tank, you might want to consider going to get gas. Oh, another cool thing about the auto drive system, the AI driving one, is if you place down a marker while you're still on a job, it'll go off of your marker and not the game. So see, instead of it forcing me to go left, it's going right because of my marker. I think that is really cool. Now, if I needed to, I could fill up just from the menu system, which I think I can show you that real quick. I think it's all. Yep. I can just hit refuel here and it'll fill it up. But that's only like if you don't want to care about realism and you just want to quickly fill up and get some gas. But because I'm showing you guys a lot of this stuff, I'm going to go and get fuel instead. Oops, that I'll drive real quick. I just saw that my steering wheel and the reason that bothers me because if you're not lined up with your steering wheel, you could potentially it just feels weird, essentially. That's all it is. Oh yay, rain! This is really what we want. Yay! Because rain right now is the goal. Because of the physics system, my vehicle has a much more higher chance at hydroplaning. So, yeah, that should be fun. And trust me, a hydroplane for semi-truck is not the best. So we're actually going to go a little bit under the speed limit just to avoid that. And I do have the weather conditions to be shorter because I just don't like the weather design, the weather system. I couldn't hit that ghost, unfortunately. Oh, and I just realized since we're not going up a hill or anything, we can go back to comfort mode. We don't have to be in sport mode. That'll save us a little bit on gas. That's why we'll be using up a little bit of gas. Because sport mode uses up a lot of gas. Yeah, we got another one. Let's go. Fuck you, Ghost. Alright, we can take it off cruise control now because it's no longer raining. Yeah, I have rain set to very low, like the duration set to low. And that's the coolest thing about these is when you make a silver, you have complete control of that silver. You can control what level job requirements can be to use the vehicles. You can control the weather. You can do a lot in this game. I don't think you can change the pricing amount though. I think that is set by the overall game default shit. I think the developer makes those tweaks to like overall, I think. But other than that, you basically have complete control of how you want to design your silver. You want to have more AI vehicles or less AI vehicles, longer weather duration or short weather duration. Vehicle job requirement levels. The world is your oyster, pretty much in this game. Or the world is your sea, or whatever the fucking thing is called, or phrasing. Basically, I'm saying this game is actually awesome. It's fucking great. Like another feature that I can show you guys right now, actually. Just an auto drive real quick. So there's actually other towns here. So if I hit this to show me the towns, I think. Right? Yeah. So these towns, some of these are highly populated, and some of these are not. And some of these actually need jobs being done in them to like increase their city bonus amount, essentially. That's which I think is really cool. By the way, fire is new. I think that's one of the new things they added was you can do like a firefighter trucking job, which I think is really cool. I might do that off stream and take a look at that. But yeah, game is awesome. It's great. It's fun. It's something I can do off stream, or if I'm having a bad day and I don't feel like interacting with players or anything, I can just jump on here, hop in a vehicle, and do a couple jobs and just relax. Just Oh, I'm sliding. I may need new tires. Have a bad day and you don't want to play, then play some Motortown. But yeah, overall I think this game is pretty fun. I just wish more driving games allowed steering wheel and gas pedals. Not every game supports them, but I think they should. I think it makes the game much more fun or more realistic. I understand you kind of have to compensate for the automatic or shifting portion of it. But if you have what I have, which is the paddles, then I can just use the paddles to shift. So I would just have no clutch. I just gotta just hit the paddle, shift up, shift down with no clutch. If I really want the realism, I would go spend the $300 you get a steering wheel and gas pedal. Shifting one, which I can. There's actually one used in my town right now. It cost me $4,000. Was that 48% fuel left too? Alright. So the next thing we need to do is take off our what would that be? Clear our personal waypoint. One of these is supposed to do a nope, that is not what I want. One of these is supposed to do like a camera reset. I'm trying to remember which one it was. Oh, it's auto driving. Nope, that's not it. That's not it either. Looks behind me. Nope. You know this is broken, right? It should be X square. Where's the camera reset? Control. Again, vehicle is just driving on its own while I'm checking this. You up, you drive, signal has a headlight. Virtual mirror is 8, okay. Control panel is tab. Change camera is C camera. Reset camera is 9 or the 5 button. I have no idea what the 5 button is on here. So we just hit 9. Oh, it's X, okay. So what I did was I just moved the camera slightly and that fixed it. So I'm going to look up. Boom, X, there we go. So it's X. So I think X or circle is the interaction. I think circle is the interaction. Alright, we got it. Like I said, I haven't played this in months, like very long months, so. We need to be very careful on dirt roads. You're more prone to wipe out on dirt roads than your regular roads. He says that as he's speeding a little bit. Hit the ghost. I don't know what to do with these, by the way. Had it been for Halloween, which that tells you how long it's been, I didn't know that this goes in the game. And I'm on a dirt road. Going my way. Well, I think I'm going to destination all night long. I'll make it 30 grand a day. I don't know. Some songs come to me and some songs don't when they sound catchy. And it said 8 was the virtual one. Yeah, there we go. Now I can just rely on my left side camera and then use the right one. I wish I could turn my POV to the left. A little bit so I can see more of that. But again, my seating would be fucked up in real life if I'm doing that, because then I'd be so off a little bit. Same with same with American Truck Driving Simulator. I have to be perfectly centered as if I'm actually in the vehicle. If I'm not, it's gonna feel off and weird. Same when I play Motorfest. If for some odd reason, if I'm in the seat just fine with a normal American vehicle, fine. But if I'm in a Japanese vehicle or a country vehicle that is with the steering wheel gas pedals on the right side, it slightly messes with my head when I'm using a steering wheel gas pedal. In real life, I'd have no problem. But for some odd reason, in a video game, it's very weird. It fucks my brain over. I don't know. I don't know why. They also need to fix the cruise control system, because I have to like click the cruise control twice just to get to go up the next level for some odd reason. So if I want to shift back down, I have to hit it 2 times per level. They need to fix that. If I hit up, it should just go up the next speed. I shouldn't have to click twice to make it go up. Uh oh. Cruise control, please take over. What is it? O? Yep, O. So I had to fix my my employee's vehicle. Employee vehicle was getting almost broken, so you have to keep up with that. So fortunately, it's only $100 though, so that's good. Because beyond that, I'd be firing his ass. Like, I'm gonna get somebody else that's more competent. Yeah, I got 17 ghosts. Let's go. Ghosts. I want to say ghoul because of the Fallout bullshit that's happened in Call of Duty. Yo, 8.6 miles out. But I'm having fun with the distance because I'm using a steering gas pedal. And so it has to keep me a little more aware. No, you killed my ghost! You son of a bitch! You're going pretty slow though, honestly. wish I had the horn button set up. I don't. I'm gonna get past the hill. Oh, because that cop is blind! That cop is blind! He didn't see me do it. Actually, I'm gonna have to put in sport heal. But I do want to point out, don't ever think like this is a good way of getting your driving practicing in. Those of you that are thinking about like, oh, I'm going to just use video games to practice driving, don't. It is not the same as it is in real life. It's completely different in real life. I know this because I've got my permit for driving. And let me tell you, from video game to real life, it is completely different. There are some similarities a little bit, like the distracting driving. Yes, that is, I've tested that. I've done it in American Truck Simulator since there's no like AI driving. It's just a simple cruise control. I was talking to a friend while I was playing the game. And let me tell you, I crashed 5 times for not paying attention. Even though I had the phone, I thought I could be smart about it. I had the phone up above the same height as the computer screen where I can see the screen as I'm typing, and I'm just using like my arm to steal. Yeah, and let me tell you, even with paying attention and like seeing the screen, the second my eyes were on that phone screen, the computer screen was basically a blur. So yeah, texting and driving is really no joke. The other thing is too is humans and AI humans are completely different. AI does have a pattern you can recognize very easily in this game. In real life, humans are not machines. You cannot predict them. As much as people say, oh, we're so predictable. Humans are so easily predictable. No, we're not. We are not fucking predictable at all. That's another difference. So yeah, using this to get your practice driving in, don't. If you want to practice driving with an adult that can drive with you, and you have a big ass fucking driveway, practice in your own driveway. There's no law against it. Cops can't arrest you for whatever you're doing on your own property as long as it's within very legal ground. You driving in your driveway with, letting your kid practice in the driveway is not illegal. The second he goes off that driveway, yes, then it's completely. Then yes, it is completely illegal. Like, my family would let me drive up and down the driveway. when I was little, and I was on their lap without doing it. I wasn't like they were. They were not in the, they were not in the passenger seat. And I was in the driver's seat. I was in the lap until I got way older. Like maybe around 15, I would say, they let me be in the driver's seat by myself. Not by myself, like there was no adult, but I didn't have to sit on somebody's lap. Yeah, I go for my test in the summertime, So, and I already have a vehicle too. One of my cousins is giving me a vehicle, and he says the only thing I have to do is get a battery for it, and it needs an alignment, which I can get. I can get the battery, and I can get the alignment. The alignment's like $150, and the battery's like $80. So I have enough for that. And then I just fix it up myself, essentially. I put in like new brakes, put new headlights in. Maybe do a fucking huge ass deep clean. If it needs any cosmetic work, like there's rust showing anywhere, I gotta take care of that. Other than that, I pretty much have a vehicle. That's good. Gotta make sure the headlights work, the taillights work, the seat belts click in, and there's an working airbag, and the vehicle that won't look like it's gonna fucking fall apart, pretty much. And I can use it for my test. God, doing a 70 in a semi-truck, my hat's off to you semi-truck drivers. You guys have balls of steel. I would be going 60 at least. But I think semi-truck drivers have a different speed, if I'm not mistaken. So semi-truck drivers going 70, I don't think it's weird. I don't think it's weird due to the vehicle being bigger. I don't think semi-truck drivers do go about 55, I think, is for them. Now, I think I could be wrong on this, but it would make a lot more sense that semi-truck have a different speed goal than regular cars do. Because since they're bigger, they're much harder to stop. So it kind of would make a little sense. There's one of my workers gonna go get oil. I think that truck holds like 40, if I'm not mistaken. Oop, fishtailing. The back end's kind of fine to go. Yeah, see that back end? It's Tokyo drifting. And I'm out of here, and it's Tokyo out of here. That's probably why semi-trucks go about 55, I think, to also avoid that. I think the developer of this game is either North or South Korean, I think. I started on the website just today. I never looked up the website. But it kind of now makes a little sense of the laws a little bit, why the laws are a little weird in most games. In most games, like I said, ATS, and I think Euro truck driver as well, they have semi-truck drivers going 50 to 55 usually. And here you can go way much more faster than what normal states require some trucks to go, I think. And there's our first job done. Well, not yet. I gotta drop the trailer off. There we go. So we do a different job now. I just need to go poke this. That's fine. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, we need to lower these. We should just be able to pull that off. Alright, perfect. Okay. Before I do anything else, I gotta go pee now. Holy crap. That took an hour to do, holy shit. So let me go pee real quick and we do a different semi-truck job. So give me like 1 ulamento second. Ah, it's good to pee though. Holy crap. When you wouldn't pop for so long. Okay, so the first thing we need to do before we move on is I need to see my vehicles. That's the Atlas Tanko. Oh. Not the FL1. I have a different truck. Where's that at? Tanko, that's the tank job one. I think it's this one. I think it's my Jameson truck. Let's go there and find out. And we'll probably have to do like one more here, just mainly because it's 11:40 and I still have to like eat lunch. I can't skip lunch. Like I can go past lunchtime, but I can't like not eat lunch, or else I get hugely sick. So bad enough, I missed lunch on Sunday, so that kind of screwed my body over for like pretty much the next week. Alright. And then this one is the one that had the different. Yep, it is. This is the one that has the different things on it. So we do need gas, and there's a gas station actually right over here. And then we'll go back and get the tank. Which was where at again? Where's the tank go? Right here. Oh, we gotta go that same way anyway. That's actually perfect. Gas into the tank. Then we'll go get oil. Win-win for everything. The oil isn't that far off too, so that's good. This only costs 1,000 though, 1,400 basically, which is good that this one costs less. I never hit X to stop, so I don't know why I didn't fully fill it. That was weird. It should have filled it. Apparently I spotted a fire again. Ooh, I'm going fast. Too fast. We don't want the cops after us. God forbid, I don't do criminal shit. I don't want to do it in here. Fuck no. Boom! We've arrived at our destination. Alright, we're gonna go get some crude oil, which is where he's going, which is right here. And we consider this the last job because then, like I said, it gives me time to go eat lunch. Look at smart truck. Big ass truck behind me. That truck you see right in front of us, you can buy that. Almost every vehicle you see you can buy except for police vehicles, I think. I could be wrong, I haven't done police vehicles at all, so I have no idea. I just know my trucking job is 352 level. Shows you how much I've been fucking my truck driving. Gotta go slow because it's raining now. Yay. Oh. I took the wrong turn. I let the AI drive in the rain because the AI don't wipe out, which is weird. So we'll just let the AI drive now. Just until the rain is over, or until I see a ghost, then when the ghost is over. Really, game? Game's like, well, guess what? We're gonna only make it rain for fucking 15 seconds, then you can just get off your phone, bitch. Yeah, alright, 20 goes now. I know it sounds boring and shit, it looks boring, but like I said, it is fun. Fun, fun, fun. That is more fun than playing with my niece and nephew when they were playing the PlayStation, I can tell you that much. Which is weird. I found out that my sister and her husband lets their kids watch anything. Pretty much doesn't matter about blood. Oh, it doesn't matter about blood and violence and shit. Like they can watch it, and they're kids. How about no? Filthy animals, like, no, they should not be watching bloody, gory, gun violence shit. They shouldn't. There should be kids shows until they're at least 13. Then they can watch mild violent stuff. And then when they're 16, then they can watch the violent shit. And then when they're 18, they can watch the gory, rated all shit. Like if I ever have kids, oh, they're not gonna watch any fucking bloody or gory shit. Hell no. You're gonna watch the stuff that I watched as a kid, like Arthur, Franklin, the Bearstein Bears. They are going to watch all that shit. Let's wipe me out there for a second. They're gonna watch all that. Dragon Tales. Most time, Dragon Tales. Like, I'm gonna make them watch the kid shows that I watched as a kid. Like Wood Gill, Woodwild, Martha Speaks, Clifford the Big Red Dog. Like, I had good kid shows growing up. Now they're just stupid old. Like, was it Ladybug and Beetle Boy or whatever the fuck that show's called? That's fucking dumb. Our House, Steven Universe. And if they want to say they want to start watching anime, they'll get the first thing they're gonna watch is Inuyasha. That's what I grew up on, was Inuyasha, Full Metal Alchemist, like good anime stuff. I don't know though about Naruto though. I've never watched Naruto, and I'm not in the ninja stuff. I do love the feudal era stuff. I do love like samurai. That I just don't like the ninja jitsu stuff. I just don't like that. Pokemon for sure. I'm gonna get. They're gonna watch the OG Pokemon, not the newest stuff that's come out. Because I want them to appreciate what made the new stuff. You know, the new stuff. Like, I don't want my kids growing up with the new stuff and go, wow, this is great, and then they like say, wow, then they watch like the original stuff and they're like, this is shit. I would disown the hell out of my kids if they ever said that about the OG stuff. if they said like the Indigo Pokemon is dog shit, you're not my kid. Hell, even if a relative now says it, that grew up with it, that it's actually dog shit, I am disowning you as my relative. Like, I love the OG, like, Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, you know, Cappy, Butterfree. You know, the OG Pokemon that got everything started. The only coolest thing I like about the new stuff is the next generation that came after Indigo, I think is when we got Lucario. I don't know when, hang on, let me look that up. When did Lucario appeal? Like, when did Lucario appeal? Lucario debut in Pokemon Lucario and the Mystery of Mew movie. So it looked like Lucario shows up in the movie Lucario and the Mystery of Mew. And then I'm assuming after that is when he appeared. Which I have that movie too, by the way. I got that. He was teased in the Red and Blue Rescue Team Pokemon game. He was teased in the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, and then officially debuted in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl game. So 2006, 2005 to 2006 is when he became good. Not good, but it's when he debuted. In 2006 when he became a main character, which I like. I do want to know about the new Lucario that is in the Pokemon that is now with Ash at that point. Because after the Mysteries of Mew, from my understanding, Lucario turned into a statue like, what was the guy's name? Still Aaron, I think? If I'm not mistaken. So, this has to be a different Lucario then. Not the same Lucario that we know. But yeah, if you guys don't know yet, Lucario is my favorite Pokemon. Out of all the Pokemon in the entire franchise, Lucario is my favorite. He is. Lucario is my favorite Pokemon. I mean, if you couldn't tell by my outro that I have a background of me and my pony with a Lucario. Yeah, if that wasn't a good hint enough, then I don't know what else a good hint is, but Lucario is my favorite. Ever since the Lucario Mystery of Mew movie, I just loved Lucario. I was obsessed with him. Which is so odd when people in my family, when we talk about Pokemon, Like, Pony's gonna talk about fucking dragons of Pokemon, and like that's his favorite, is all types of dragons in Pokemon. No. I think the dragons are cool in Pokemon, don't get me wrong. But that's not my favorite Pokemon in Pokemon. And they're shocked. They're like, holy crap, Pony likes something other than My Little Pony and dragons. It's like, I can have other hobbies, I can have other favorites too. Like, what the hell? So mean. Like, if I had to rebrand everything, I would definitely pick like a Dragon Lucario mix name. Like a Dracario. It's both a Dragon and Lucario mix. I think that would be kind of cool because then it combines my favorite animal and it combines my favorite Pokemon together. And that's what I would call my channel too. It's probably like Dracario. You know, hey guys, Dracario here. How's it going? You know, that'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of sick. If I decided to rebrand. Right now, because I'm having trust issues with artists and stuff right now, I've been trying to figure out what to do to get a new artist, and one of my friends recommended, what is it, the Google AI Gemini, I think is what he said it was called. And he told me to try that out for like being my artist. So I did the free version of it to see how good it was. It was okay. The issue was like I was looking up stuff about Gemini, and the main thing is if I pay for the premium, would I still get like the watermark? Apparently you still do, even though you're paying for the premium. You still get the watermark. So I was like, okay, so then no. If I'm paying for premium, what's the point? Well, I gave it a few shots to see what it would look like, how good it can do, like, testing shit. Crude oil, and we're taking this to the Centennial. This is the only one? No, it's not fall. 934. We'll load it up. It's fine. I just gotta make sure I do the contract for it, so that way I'll get a bonus for doing the contract. But yeah, I ran through a couple things and tried a couple things out. That's what the current image down below is. It's a AI Gemini created image. And I gave the image to my friend because he had the pro version. Because he's trying it out right now, and I told him that, hey, I have a stream coming up, and I gave him the exact prompt I want for it to have it create something. And he actually went through. He actually did it like 6 times, I think, because it kept fucking up the image. So the first thing it did, it gave it perfectly, but then it was adding a play video or something like on the bottom right of the image, as if you were clicking on to play a video. So he had to get that removed. Then it kept changing my my pony colors around, so he had to very descriptively told the AI to not do that. Once he got that to do it, then he had to fix the image itself, because he had to tell the AI to fix the image itself, because when I told it to do, when I said I want a semi-truck driving job, it kept having the semi-truck, like the pony in the cab, but out the window, you were crossing the freeway and the trucks were coming at you. He had to get that fixed. And it kept not fixing it. He said, make the truck look like it's going with traffic. It wouldn't do it. So he redid the prompt with the fixes in it. And then he had to kept just regenerating the same prompt over and over and over until it gave a better image. So finally he gave me this one. Now, I actually didn't mind this one. It's a little too cartoonish for me. The only thing I wanted was that watermark removed. But that was an easy fix, though. In my AI tool, I have a paint shop program, and there's a feature that I can tell to like clean it up a little bit. Like I can have it like clean up the image, like anything that looks too blurry or anything, it will clean it up. Or I can tell it to make the colors more vibrant. It'll automatically do it. So the first thing I told it was clean up any rough edging and stuff like that. It did that just fine. And I didn't realize it took away the watermark when I did that. So I was like, oh, okay. I'll make sure to put down in the description that this is a Gemini AI created image, because it removed the watermark, and I didn't realize it took it away until I saved the new one. So, and so I asked my friend, does he still have that image so I can have it redone or redo it? He said no, he doesn't, because when he exited, it doesn't save everything. It resets the search thing, I guess. So I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine, I guess. And then I'll just put down in the description that this is an this is a Gemini AI thing. Internet connection is poor. No. Nothing I can do about that. It's just my fucking apartment building just being a fucking pain in my ass. Let me see what it looks like outside. If it looks too bright and too sunny, then yeah, that would probably, that means the ground's getting soft and warm, so the wiring is kind of like probably moving now on the ground, so that's probably what's causing the issue right now. Because I'm looking outside right now, and it looks like the snow's melting, but it's not even melting. So, but I think the ground is getting warm though, so I think that's happening. Summertime, I'm not gonna be streaming as much, so I decided to stream a lot more in winter time when the wiring is so fucking commoditized and actually metal. Oh. Do not drink pop, guys. I swear to God, don't drink pop. Drink water. Pop just makes you piss real bad. But yeah, after this though, I'm going to call it quits today. And go get lunch. Probably go up to Walmart and pick up something hot. Well, I pick up a few things as well. Pick up some corn dogs, maybe. Hey, 28. Go pick up some corn dogs. Pick up a few instant meals. That'll be good, please. I'm getting kind of low, and it's only the 13th. Usually I get food at 7, usually, but I haven't been in the mood to go out and about yet to go get food or groceries. $29, let's go. Like, I don't know what happens when you get all the goals. Oh, if there's even like there's an amount you can get, like I don't get it. I should look it up and see what happens if you get goals, like what happens. Ooh, I almost tipped. You can kind of slightly see the truck line to like tip a little bit. But that's just because I'm carrying a hefty load. A very big, hefty load. We are 4 miles out from our destination. No, I missed that ghost! I wasn't paying attention to the road. I looked over at the stream real quick. I looked back up, and just as I look up, I'm going past that ghost. I probably would have gotten it if I quickly turned to the right, but if you just sporadically turn the wheel, you're wiping out. You're tipping at that point. Because it's cut my loss in that one. But now I've got to go get food. I get the same food I've been getting for years. Banquet. That's all I eat is banquet meals, basically. I can't cook for the life of me. I've tried cooking. No. I followed a recipe to the T. To the fucking T. I copied it from recipe to in real life. From the measurements to the time to the preheat. Step. Like to the cooking timer, instructions, everything. I even bought all the things it told me I'm going to need. And I still somehow fuck it up. It did not taste good at all. That's when I knew, right then and there, I cannot cook. Like, I took cooking class in high school, but nobody let me cook in high school. They're like, oh, you can just sit back and do the dishes. I never got to cook once in high school. The only thing I got to cook in high school was a sandwich bag with carrots and potatoes, some salt and pepper in a bag, and you just shake it up. That's all I got to do. The teacher that was teaching us that, I hated her. And then I'm almost tipping. And then I despised her after a few years later on. I finally decided to donate blood for once, which I never do because one, I am fucking terrified of needles. I hate needles. If you're going, I'm not paying attention. If you put a needle anywhere near me, you better pray to God you have a ballistic vest on and a fucking wide shield and you are made out of rubber. Because I am gonna fight you if you come anywhere near me with that needle. Like, I've hated needles since I've been born. It wasn't like a feel I had like later on in life. I've always hated needles. Ever since I can remember, I've hated needles. Just like how my entire life, I'm scared of heights. I cannot go on a ladder. If I do, I'm only on the first step. I cannot go up the second step of the ladder. If I go up staircases, as long as there's nothing that lets me see the height that I'm at. So like if I'm looking out a window and I can see how high I am, I'll get queasy and nauseous. But if there's like no window and I can't see like how high I'm above the ground, I'm fine. Like I can kind of look behind me, looking down the step. I still get nauseous and queasy. I've just hated heights since I was born as well. People say there's like a logical reason behind it, like if you've been picked up too much or you've been picked up not enough. They go, what is it? Is it too much or not enough? And I would figure if you were picked up a lot, you shouldn't have a height issue. So I would have to say if you've not been picked up enough, or not really at all, that would make sense. Because your body wasn't used to like being carried up high. I think I got the feel maybe as a kid, but maybe a relative one day decided to pick me up and like roll me up in the air and catch me. I think that's how I got my fear of heights. As for the needles, I think as a baby, they were trying to get my blood and they kept like just jabbing the shit out of me. And my brain just like, whatever this little thing is that's going to my skin, hate it forever. That has to be it. I can't think of any other reason why I just hate needles and I'm terrified of heights. None. Zip. None. Alright, now before we complete this... Oh, I think there goes one to leave on me here. Complete this, we want one over here real quick. Hit X, open oil, and then what we want to do is contract. And then what we want to do is do the 41, 2 hours, select this. Alright. And the reason we want to do that, because now, since that's what we are carrying, is 40. Oh, I'm hitting it too fast. There we go. Now what we want to do is pull up. And what we want to do then is complete the delivery. So we got 38,520 for the regular delivery, plus an extra 3,840 for the contract bonus. So we gain an extra 3,840 from that. And that helps with boosting the area's overall, like, town bonus, I believe, too. Alright. But we will actually call it quits today, because, like I said, I gotta go eat lunch and everything, and then I have a 5M patrol at 7:30, I believe. So I kind of want to get prepared for that as well, so... But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, this game is so fun. I love this game. I probably will stream another one unless I decide to do the other vehicle driving game that lets me use the steering wheel gas pedal. But other than that, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will catch you guys next time.